For months, my fans across the globe have been asking me, where's the Lunchables versus Lunchly tier list? Why haven't you posted a video in months? Where's that $400 you owe me? And to that, I replied, my children, patience is but a virtue. That day shall come, and that day is here. Except, Trevor, I'm not giving you that $400, bro. It is here. The Lunchlys versus Lunchables tier list. Now, what a perfect time to post. This trend is totally not over, and nobody on YouTube has ever posted a video comparing the two. Now, I don't want to get any of the Lunchables, Lunchlys confused with each other, so I just want a whole palate cleanser. So I brought some with me, some water, but more importantly, the nectar of the gods. Our first order of business is gonna be the pizzas. Now let's unbox the classic Lunchables first and see what we're working with. So it looks like we got some pizzas with some dudes on it, and a Capri Sun, and an Airhead. All right, I like the mystery Airhead. That's cool. Let's get this bad boy open. Ooh, okay. So here's the pizza ingredients. Looks like we just got some cheese, some sauce, and some bread, some pizza crust, as well as a Capri Sun. Now, S tier beverage right here, like each summer drink, Capri Sun is the move. This is a Pacific cooler, so they got it right. They know exactly which ones to get. If you ever get the lemonade Capri Sun, there's something wrong with it. Now, I will say this about the Lunchlys. I do like the packaging a lot more. Like the box, it looks a lot better. But now, ooh, so this one has like a rippable top. Right, that was unnecessarily hard. But ooh, okay, let's compare them. Okay, I'm liking the Lunchly. As you can see, we have cheese, pepperoni, sauce, a Feastable bar, chocolate Feastable. Now I can't eat that, but we'll get into that later. And the bread. Looks like we only have two of the breads, but we'll get to that. But then we have Cherry Freeze Prime. Now right off the bat, comparing the two, which one would I like more? I'm saying this one I would like to eat more because there's pepperoni in there, but I would like to drink this more. But who knows? This Prime might be amazing. Had to grab some cutlery. Ooh, currently opening up the Lunchly. Smells actually pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. We do have 3 of the breads of the pizza doughs. Now, there's not a lot of cheese, which could be an issue. There's a lot of pepperonis though, a lot of pepperonis. So let's make our pizzas first. Oh, gross. Smells alright. Okay, let's drizzle some sauce. Don't have a spoon, which would be nice. Alright, I guess that's enough. Y'all can't really see, but yeah, I'll try and make it like this. I got a fork. Spread the sauce around. Not bad, not bad. So we got some cheese. Put some cheese on there. And some pepperonis. And now onto the Lunchables. Much easier to open than the Lunchly, which is a huge pro. I see the Airhead in here, which I will be eating. And then comparing the two breads, this one's Lunchables, this one's Lunchly. This one is cooked, and this one is not cooked, pre-cooked, so. Little sus from Lunchly. But we get our, ooh, and you know what? I like this a lot more than this, because this one is like random. Oh, here's the Feastables, by the way. And this one has a little thingy that you can pour out, right? Applying our sauce. Now the sauce doesn't look as good. It smells about the same. Okay. Ooh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I will say that the Lunchly sauce is actually better than the Lunchables. Now we'll add some cheese, some white mozzarella. Then we'll add some, I think this is cheddar cheese. I threw away the box, so I don't know. And you might think, oh, it's time to feast. And that's what a casual would say. When you're devouring, like, Lunchables, pizzas, let me put you on. Put it in here. 30 seconds. And we wait. Flint and steel. Ooh. Ooh. Let me clean up a little bit. We have our finished product of 2 microwaved pizzas. Now, let's start with the Lunchables. Okay, not bad. It's a little flappy, but what do you expect from the microwave? It's burning my hand. I wish I had a napkin. Tastes like a summer day that has gone awry. It's mid. I'll say it's edible. It's not terrible, but it's okay, I guess. Now, you can't go wrong with a Capri Sun. Okay, I'm actually starting to like it a little more. Another thing, if you freeze Capri Suns, wait till they're frozen, cut them open, eat them like popsicles. So good. I've been doing that for years. Now let's try the Lunchly pizza. Smells pretty good. Oh. Okay. I don't know if it was the pepperoni that's bad. Okay. So the pepperoni doesn't have much flavor, but the flavor it does is like a little bit of pepperoni and a little bit of grossness. So I'm gonna eat it without the pepperoni, even though I do like pepperoni. Okay. Both pizzas are very bland. Let me say that. But if I were to pick one, it's hard because they both have pros and cons. Like the Lunchables, the bread is a lot better to eat. It's less soggy than this, whatever this is. But I would say taste overall, the Lunchly beats it out. Barely. I mean, they're both not great. Let me have the Prime. The Prime Energy. Or not energy. Smells pretty good. Okay. Ooh. Now, have had Prime before, and a lot of the flavors either hit or miss. It's a lot of sugar. It's really sweet, but the cherry freeze is pretty good. The Bomb Pop one is the best Prime, but I would say this is pretty good. But I'm still gonna say the Capri Sun. It's a classic. It's better. So drink-wise, I'm gonna give the edge to Lunchables. Pizza-wise, I'm gonna give the edge to Lunchly. Now, I was gonna eat these frozen, but I don't want to, because I don't want to get fat. And now, dessert-wise, last thing on the menu, can't eat the Feastables, so, ooh, man, I haven't had Airhead in a while. White mystery. I'm gonna give it to Lunchables. So overall, pizza-wise, Lunchables takes the score. Now I would rate the pizza. Lunchables, I'm gonna rate it probably like a 4.5 out of 10, and Lunchly I'd rate it maybe a 4 out of 10. Neither were great. Let me say that. Yeah, but I am gonna leave the Capri Sun, so take note. I don't really know. So it's just a close of it. Right, time for our palate cleanser. Moving on, we have the nachos. Alright, we're gonna start again with the classic Lunchables. Now, the packaging for this is a lot better because you do get a drink and a Beast Bar in here. But with these, you just get the nachos. So, and they're about the same price, I believe. Maybe this was a little more, I don't remember. I bought them a while ago. Oh man, this smells good. Now, you might think that, oh, you have to microwave them just like you did with the pizzas. I'm not gonna do that because I'm just lazy and I'm not gonna do that. So we're gonna eat them cold. Salsa is good cold. Cheese, not so much. But okay. Starting out, we have these tiny chips. Got some salsa and we got some cheese. What's better than that? Let's test it. Cheese first. Ooh. Mmm. Okay. If this was warm, 9 out of 10. I mean, the chips are small, which sucks. You should get a lot more, but the cheese, it's not drippy, dude. Cheese is not drippy. The salsa now. Just tastes like your average grocery store salsa, which isn't a bad thing. If I was at like my 8th grade basketball game and I needed some food, I would love this. I mean, if the cheese was hot, I would eat that up. Eat that up. Now let's move on to the Lunchly. Once again, it has a pretty cool way to open it, but we're not going to do that. This one is, oh, it's about the same size. I was going to say it's a lot bigger. It's about the same size. And it comes with a prawn, which is nice because after these chips, they were pretty salty. So I was like, I need a drink. And now I have that drink. Strawberry banana prawn. Let's test this out. Okay, I don't think I'm going to like this. Okay. Ooh. I actually really like it. And, you know, it doesn't really taste so sweet as it usually does. So maybe they changed up the... I doubt it, but I don't know what. This is pretty good. It tastes like strawberry banana. Like a Danimals. Tastes pretty good. Still drinking this. Leave no crumbs. Oh. That's a point down. Look at that. The chips almost flew everywhere because this broke. What the heck? Ooh. Ew. What the... Okay, they made it way too hard to get in here without making any mess. And that is points off. But the chips, let's compare the chips. About the same. These ones are a little more curvy. So let's taste the chip. Kind of tastes like a Sun Chip. Okay, I like these chips better. Lunchly got the better chips. Now let's try some salsa. Ooh. The salsa is better. The salsa is a lot better. It's like, I feel like it's restaurant-y-esque salsa. I mean, it's still grocery store, but it's more like restaurant brand. This is like some, I don't know, like Aldi's brand or something. Salsa is better, 100% with the Lunchly. Now we get to the main part. the cheese. Is the cheese drippy? No. That is false advertisement. The cheese is not dripping. Cheese is good. Cheese is good. I see in here hidden. Kind of gross that it's covered in these chips, but we have another Feastables. Sorry, Mr. Beast. That is no, don't take that the wrong way, I guess. I just can't eat chocolate. Okay. I think the nacho one is pretty easy. They were about the same price. I think Lunchables was definitely cheaper because you didn't get as much stuff. But Prime is good. So they get a point for that. You get a point for the Feastables, I guess. I mean, I can't eat it, but you get a point for that. Cheese is better in the Lunchables. Salsa was better, and the chips were better. But I am docking a point because I almost made a mess, and it is a lot more messy. The Lunchly. But yeah, with all that being said, I'm gonna give a point to the Lunchly. And I would give these chips and salsa, I would give it a 8 out of 10. I don't know. Yeah, 8 out of 10. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. And the Lunchables, I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. Chin chin. Oh, God. Alright, guys. Our last ones of the video. These are the only ones I can find in Lunchly. So they have a limited amount of what they offer. And Lunchables definitely has more. But they've been a more established brand. So I'm not going to hold that against Lunchly. They killed it with the nachos. But the cheese was not drippy. Cheese was not drippy. Let me say that. Let's open up with the Lunchly. Let's start with the Lunchly. So it looks like this offers a Bomb Pop Prime, which is my favorite Prime. If you've never had a Bomb Pop Prime before, you see it at the grocery store, go get it. So it looks like they got some turkey, some cheese, and some crackers, and a beef spar. With the Prime. Thank you for the Prime. Leave no crumbs. And then we got our Lunchables. Oh, I just realized they have the same, like, opening packages. Alright. Capri Sun, which is... We're going to be putting to this. This is a fruit punch. Oh, can't go wrong with fruit punch. Nor can you go wrong with cherry. Cherry Capri Suns. That's it. Ooh, we got our crackers, our turkey, our cheese, gummy worms. We got gummy worms. Ooh. All right. Fine dining. Now these, the ham. Wait, these ham or are they turkey? Oh, they're turkey. These are turkey. The ham ones and the turkey Lunchables, these are my favorite of all time. Lunchables, they're my favorite. I don't know why. A lot of people hate them. But, okay, I just read this. Used by the 24th of February, 2025. And it is like April 10th right now. So, uh-oh. It's expired. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Like, come on. It can't be that bad. Oh, God. Cheese stinks. Oh. Okay. It is open, and it is quite a task to open. So to those who are a little bit weaker, not myself, to those who are a little bit weaker or in the elderly, if you want to go for one of these two, I would definitely say go for the Lunchables because then you won't starve to death because you can't open that. So that is a point docked off. Once again, fix your packaging. But we got a little Feastables, milk chocolate, the crackers. We'll try a cracker. You know what? Let's try them. Let's try them simultaneously. Now we're opening up the Lunchables. No, it does. It smells a lot better. Not by that reaction, but it does smell a lot better. Maybe it's the gummy worms that are overpowering it. Okay. Comparing the two crackers. Lunchables, Lunchly. Once again, the Lunchables one is cooked more. You can see it's a little burnt. This one's a little plain. Let's just try the crackers. So this one is Lunchly. Okay, kind of stale. Not good. Not good crackers. They need like, they need to do a collab with Ritz crackers, then they'd be fine. Lunchables. Oh, I should really be drinking that. Okay. Lot better. Crackers are a lot better. They're both not great, but they're a lot better for the Lunchly or Lunchables. And now, let me show you how to make the perfect cracker, cheese, and meat sandwich. So you get your base, your crackers. You get your cheese. You put it down. You know what? Let's do a cheese taste test as well. Okay, tastes like cheese. Not really, it's a little faint, a little bland. Same thing. Tastes more like cheese than that. Or like this one tastes more like cheese, this one has more of a potency. You take your meat, Lunchables. We don't know what this tastes like. It's great. I love it. Your meat from the Lunchly. This looks more like ham. I trust this more. It smells gross though. It doesn't taste like anything. You grab more cheese. And you finish it off with your top bun, the cracker. Look at these two buttes. That look delicioso. Now let's try the drinks really quick. Prime, Bomb Pop, best Prime flavor. It's so good. It is literally just so good. This might even beat the Capri Sun, crazily enough. Fruit Punch Capri Sun. I think Pacific Cooler Capri Sun is my favorite, but Fruit Punch is my favorite. Man, okay. Crazily enough, I'm gonna give it a tie. I'm gonna say that the two drinks are tied. Now let's get on to the eats. This one is Lunchables. I can't. Another thing that I do have a problem with is why did they decide to Lunchly decided to make a very similar name to Lunchables. I don't like that. Like, what if you get confused at the store? You're like, oh, what did my son want? My son wanted Lunchly. Oh, but I got Lunchables. I totally forgot because I wrote it down on the list wrong. I just put lunch something. Now that is definitely a problem. But let's eat Lunchables. Good. Very good. I'm talking with my mouth open, but this is a food review, and if you have a problem with that, then that's your own fault. The crackers, very dry. This is very, very dry from Lunchables. I will say that. Now, I expect the same thing from Lunchly, though. A little bit of a palate cleanser. Lunchly. I just say it's a little brown fucking healthy. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't have much flavor, but I don't know if it's to blame the LeBron Hennessy that's still going down my throat right now and it burns, or it's to blame the ingredients. Now the crackers are better. I will say that. I need a round two for both. Let's get some water. Okay. Oh, this is a minus point. The cracker literally fell apart. Monthly. Okay. It's not bad. It truly isn't bad. Yeah, I think they have the same amount of ingredients in each, like the same amount of cheese, same amount of ham or turkey. Yeah. See, this Lunchly looks less processed, which I do like. I do like that. Actually, that's not bad. Doesn't have too much flavor, but it's not bad, Lunchly. Lunchables has flavor. You can definitely taste the cheese and the ham. And it's not bad either. I actually kind of like the Lunchly a little bit more, but it has less flavor. I don't know what to do. Alright. I can't eat the Beast Bar, so if these gummy worms are hitting for me right now, then I guess Lunchables wins. Let's try a Christmas gummy worm right here. They hit. That reminds me of in middle school we get these dirt cups like every once in a while. Some girl would bring, her mom would make dirt cups. They would have those. So good. Like literally so good. Oh my god, that's memories. Very good. Man, they're so different. Like, this is a classic, and it will always be good, and it definitely feels a lot more healthy than this. But this, like, is, like, really good. Tastes really good. I couldn't drink a lot of this, though. So, man, who do I give it to? Surprisingly, I'm going to give it to the Lunchly for the crackers and cheese. And I guess that makes the video, Lunchly has surprisingly won. I would have thought Lunchables has won, but Lunchly has actually won. I'm actually shocked by that result. Now, Feastables, they gotta make something different. I mean, a lot of people eat chocolate, but some people like me can't have chocolate. I get terrible migraines if I eat chocolate. So maybe they need a new dessert candy bar. I do like all the prime flavors that were offered, and every single Lunchables or Lunchly. God, see, they gotta change the damn name. Every single one was good. All these primes were actually really good. Couldn't drink a lot of them though. Every single Capri Sun was just amazing. The dessert, the Airheads was alright, but I mean, I can't have the chocolate. The gummy worms were really good. The pizza was mid. The nachos were both pretty good. And the crackers and cheese were both actually pretty good. So yeah, I guess with all that being said, Lunchables, crackers and cheese, I'm gonna give you about a 7. Or no. I'm giving you about a 5.2 out of 10. Lunchly, crackers, cheese, and turkey stackums, I'm gonna give you like a 5.8. So yeah, with all that being said, Lunchly has won. Congratulations.